Welcome to New Hope Gardens, my Daylily Nursery in Coldbath, Shropshire. I'm Mark Zenick, and I've been growing daylilies for more than 40 years, both in America and here in the UK. So in America, the daylily is called the poor man's orchid because you can get orchid-like blooms without the orchid fuss. It's also called the perfect perennial because it's so easy to grow. It can be grown in all 50 American states. As long as it has sunshine, they're very easy, which is why they're the most popular perennial year in, year out in America. They flourish from benign neglect. They don't need to be fed. A nitrogen fertilizer will bulk out the foliage but give you fewer stems and buds. Daylilies bloom at 3 times of the year. The early bloomers bloom in June. Most bloom mid-season July, and then there are late bloomers that bloom late July into August and beyond. While each daylily blossom only lasts a day, hence the name, an established clump of daylily will give you bloom for 4 to 6 weeks. So with different choices of different varieties, you can actually get a good 3 months of bloom, which is fairly remarkable for any perennial, hardy perennial. They do need sunshine. They're not a shade plant. I've never had to water an established clump in the ground in more than 4 decades. And they can be grown in pots, left outside here in England over winter. They're very easy. They don't wander. They're durable, dependable, and predictable bloomers. The daylily originates from China and the Koreas. They were brought to America, and during the 20th century, a botanist, Dr. Stout, fell in love with daylilies and hybridized them passionately. So there are now more than 75,000 registered varieties in the world. So there's really a daylily for everyone, of height, blooming time, color, shape. They're just so easy to grow that people can choose confidently different varieties which appeal to them. Lest you think daylilies are just pretty faces, they are edible. Chinese have been eating them for more than 2,000 years. They eat the bud and blossom in soups, salads, stir-fries. They slice and dice the rhizome roots, cook them in their sauces. They provide more vitamin C and protein than asparagus or green beans. So they're very, very popular in China. They're a staple food. They grow them industrially, and they also use them in their medicine. They grind the root, make a powder out of it as a medicine, antidepressant. In California, they plant swathes of daylilies across the hills as fire breaks because they're 92% water, so they're natural fire breaks. It would be lovely to fly over those hills when they're all blooming, and the ribbons of daylilies would be an eyeful. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to eat a daylily. This is Veracocha. As many people say, tastes like sweet lettuce. All of it can be eaten, the buds as well. Some people say, oh, they're too beautiful to eat, and I urge them just to grow more so they'll have enough to eat. You are warmly invited to come and see all my blossoms in celebratory bloom, and then you'll be able to see which colors might appeal to you and which ones you might want to add to your beloved garden. The nursery is located in western Shropshire between Bishop's Castle and Clun. Very easy to find, and the Daylilies will be delighted to welcome you as I introduce you to my 200+ varieties.